MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. Game 2 of the World Series between the Detroit Tigers and the Cincinnati Reds. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Well, in a 7-game series, winning Game 1 on the road is great, but it doesn't mean all that much if you can't back it up and win Game 2. A win here really puts them in a commanding position, but if they split these first 2 games, it basically becomes a best of a 5-game series starting all over again from scratch.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2019 Cincinnati Reds.
And briefly here, a glance at the 2 starters who'll get the ball here in this one. So a moment now to take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Detroit Tigers. What's the key for them tonight, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Tim Belcher is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy comes into this start, Matt, having lost 2 of his last 3 starts, so you know he wants to get off on the right foot in this one. One of the keys, getting outs early and establishing his off-speed pitch repertoire early on in this one. We'll see if he can do that in this one here today.
Okay, here's how the Reds are lining up in this one. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over the first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day...
Striding in, Davis Birch, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. The 1-0 home. Gets him to chase a ball out of the zone for the first strike. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone to lead off the inning. So a solo shot here to left center field. His first homer here in the series as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Stepping in, Davis Birch. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. First pitch coming. Here it is. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Birch Stands 6'2" as you see him in the left-handed batter's box. He's a second-year big leaguer. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Roberts has a play. 1 out. Settling in now, number 17. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 17.
Popped him up. Fryman into shallow left, but he can't make the play as it. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet, but the bases are loaded with 1 away.
Man, I thought this at bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count.
Davis Birch will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Sliced hard but foul. Hard hit ball to second. To his left, Boone. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ready for another shot now. Bret Boone. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Cincinnati thus far. Popped him up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 1-2-3 go the Reds. They still trail 1-0.
The batter, third baseman, Willie Green.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Moving under it, Birch. And that's the 2nd out of the inning. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one, and there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Davis Birch, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Coming to the plate now, Hal Morris, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
The Reds down to their last strike. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. And that's going to do it as the catch is made, and the Tigers will take a 2-0 lead back home for Game 3 as this one is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. And fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Detroit Tigers get the win to jump out to a 2-0 series lead. Dave Haas gets the W on the mound. Tim Belcher is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa and the lefty Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.